Have you ever looked at Minecraft speedruns and thought they weren't hard enough? How could one possibly make the task of speedrunning such a game even more miserable? Well, what if you did it in hardcore mode? Yeah, okay, that's definitely something, but it's been done a lot before. Well, what if you did it with friends? I don't see how that makes it worse. And you guys all have to share one health bar. Like, I tried to swim away.
What are we doing?
No, we were doing so good. Now, I've beaten Minecraft with my friends before, and I've done a speedrun of it. That doesn't really count because I died right before the dragon did. And sure, I've never played hardcore mode, but really, how hard could it be? The run started normal, testing out the extent of the mod. Yeah, let me test it right now.
Let's test
Oh,
it really quick.
yeah, that was...
I thought we weren't gonna regen health either.
Oh, stop!
It works.
Ow.
We already tested it, asshole.
Like, can I do it one
Ow,
more time?
stop!
Okay, I don't want to do that next day.
This is brutal.
Gathering materials, etc., basic Minecraft run so far. And in terms of speedrunning, it should be noted that I had forgotten to set the timer up for this run, but we have like a good idea of how long it lasted, so I'll tell you about it later. But anyways, being the god gamer that I am, I, of course, was the first to find a village for us, after everyone fucked off in their own direction. I was trying to see if I can find, like, a village or something. Oh wait, I did!
Oh, very nice.
You're so smart.
See you guys later. Okay. Wait, so you guys... I'm gonna not
Never
die
mind, there's only one lava.
in the...
You know what? That is pretty good.
Why did you have to tell us that? You're not gonna die.
in case I die.
That should be a given.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to instill any fears in anybody, possibly.
Fears have
Okay.
been instilled, but you know, we'll see.
I don't know, just checking if you guys care.
Of course I care. It's my life.
I was gonna say we're attached. I think I have to.
Yeah, actually, you guys should be a whole lot nicer to me. I can mess this up right now. However, it was probably the worst one that I could find. I mean, really, man, this village gave me a fart speckle of food and 3 beds, which aren't even helpful right now because there's 5 of us total. While in the village, Jackie and I finally met up, and I took the honor of killing the iron golem for some sweet, mostly labor-free iron. And after that, we did attempt to meet up with everyone again, but that didn't last long as Jackie and I split off from the others yet again and ended up finding a lava pool and a treasure map. We dropped the cords to the rest of the guys and decided our time would be better spent looking for the treasure while we waited. I mean, what's the worst that could happen in that time, right?
Shush! I'm locked in. I can't lock in if you're getting mad at me for getting hit. Ow! Watch
Okay,
out!
it's like the center of
Come
the
in,
X
come
is like
here.
right here.
Like, oh!
I know exactly what we need.
Oh my gosh!
Wait.
Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god.
Right
Oh
in
my
front of
God.
us, bro.
Well,
I tried to swim away.
I heard it and I was
What
like,
are
oh
we
wait, that's
doing?
us.
What are
And
we
I
doing?
turned
What
around.
are we doing?
Nope.
Okay.
What are we doing?
we're back
bro?
to restarting.
And just like that, the run was over. I think one of the worst parts is that if you look back at the clip, you can see that I checked my surroundings because I felt like something just like that would happen. Also, looking at the footage, you can see my complete lack of shield usage, but hey, I panicked and kind of forgot that I had it, okay? Our final time was roughly 34 minutes and 12 seconds, and I'm not entirely sure how good of a time that is considering that, to my knowledge, we had been doing kind of fuck all during the run, but yeah, we'll put that down for the first attempt. Okay, let's try this again. This run, we started off right next to a lava pool. Awesome, although useless because Jackie found a nearly finished ruined portal after we split up once again, only about 5 minutes in. Hey look, I got the timer to work. After Jackie finished the portal, we just needed someone to light it.
Ooh, I actually got
Run into
enough
the
obsidian too. I got 4 obsidian. We can get there right now.
Let's go.
Let's go play the game. Let's go play the
I'm
game.
on my way.
Sweet.
Fine, Dev, how about you keep a death
There's a
count
portal over here.
Okay.
since it matters so much.
Yeeb, score 1 for Yeeb times the 1 million.
I don't have any flint and steel yet, so if anybody has anything that can light
Me.
it, that would be nice.
I can be helpful. Guess what I've been doing for the past
Anybody else?
3 minutes?
Anybody at all?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
We didn't see much of anything else other than each other when we finally met up to enter the nether. Sub 12 minutes isn't too bad, I think, but our spawn was kinda ass, to put it lightly. Aww.
We need a new portal. I'll know where the portal is. We need a new one.
There's the fucking
Damn.
We gotta get rid
Just
of the
the scary
evidence.
one.
yeah.
Oh.
We were able to find a piglin and do some trades that were also kind of ass. It was an attempt to find a fortress or bastion, anything of use really. I even made an attempt at using that speedrunner strat of using the pie chart to find the nether fortress. However, oh, I don't know how to read this. That didn't stop us from looking, but dear viewer, I must admit, this run does not end well. For you see, while exploring, I noticed one of the nether's most common drops of death. I gracefully went around it and carried on my way. I, however, forgot to alert my dear companions of such a terrain, and therefore, my dear friend Al was not so lucky. Dude, I finally found like a big open area to look out at, and there's fucking nothing. Oh, you guys are over here. Hi.
Oh. Hi. You say you guys. We
Oh, what
all
the
stood
heck?
away from each other. Oh, hello.
Who
Okay.
is getting hurt?
Ooh.
What's the big idea over there?
Oh.
That was
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Ow.
Why am I? Oh, because you guys we're not in the nether. Ow! Ow!
I apologize. I turned a corner. There was a very deep pit suddenly.
Aw.
Well, there goes another run. Over in 23 minutes this time. Alright, they say third time's the charm, right? Boom, spawn in right next to a lava pool, which set the forest on fire. We all agree that at this point we still haven't even made it half close to beating the game, with Dev pointing out our constant lack of even ender pearls, which we decide we'll make an effort at fixing that when we get to the nether this time. I ended up finding a lush cave which really adds nothing to the run other than it's pretty to be in. I did get attacked in there though.
I'm learning so much.
Oh,
Ow.
Ow.
Who?
me? I don't know how.
Other.
I don't know how that skeleton even saw me. I didn't see it.
That's the rule, you know. I mean, if I can't see you, you can't see me.
Exactly. Like fucking peekaboo.
Baby logic.
We spent the first 20 minutes separated and looking for tools / materials before we finally built the portal and entered the nether. Again, the spawn looked awful at first, and it kind of was, but after some near-death experiences, Jackie and I got our first ender pearl. In that time, Al somehow managed to find enough diamonds to make a chest plate, which prompted Jackie to reiterate a statement he said previously that this speedrun was looking more like a playthrough, and he was right. Despite my many comments on needing to pick up the pace to qualify as a speedrun, none of us really acted with a sense of urgency to fulfill that aspect of the run. The only speedrunning we seemed to be good at so far was related to our continuous death. Speaking of which, 32 minutes in, Jackie and I managed to find another fortress, the first of the run. It was such a joyous moment, and we were getting ready to head over to the blaze spawner to really get things rolling when...
That might be the reason why we lose this one.
Hold on.
Actually, I can make
Yo.
my own.
You guys are doing the bare minimum before going into the nether. The shield
That's
is the
okay.
easy part.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Guys,
That
not
was
in
not
a
me.
position. Oh,
That
I
was not
didn't
me.
even...
That was not me.
Dude, I didn't even, like, I wasn't even in shot of
What are
the
we
blaze.
What are we doing?
I wasn't even
How
in
did you
shot of the
die
blaze.
Instantly.
I don't know. Okay, so let's play that back again. Firstly, I very much was in shot of the blaze, unfortunately, as you can clearly see them fire that first shot at me. I just have a hard time paying attention to my surroundings. Secondly, this is yet another time where I failed to use my more than perfect shield in an important moment. And thirdly, it's kind of ironic that I ended up dying because literally a minute before this, I was telling the other guys not to die. Go figure. But if I were to defend myself a little bit even, I did die absurdly fast. Like, it's very likely it's because I got hit twice back to back, but there was no real defending from that. But there we go, attempt 3, ended at 34 minutes. Despite playing for just under 2 hours, it was obvious the guys were beginning to be run down a bit by the constant failure, so we really started taking our time with the prep. Like for real this time, getting full armor, stocking up on food, getting diamonds, which we had a bit of a disagreement on if it was useful or not, and by we, I mean me versus like everyone else.
I don't know if I need to be in this cave any longer, if we're being completely honest.
Probably not. I love how I
Probably
said
not.
we should all stick together this time, and we're...
If we all stuck
Did not
together,
have
we'd have no
those.
diamonds. Let that sink in.
I don't
Let
think
that
we
sink
need
in.
diamonds. I just got
Oh, you think
deja
you're
vu.
better than me? You think you're better than me?
I think we need diamonds, Dev.
Al, thank you for reaffirming me.
But look at it from my perspective, right? Sure, okay, of course diamonds can be really useful for tools and armors and overall protection, but I don't see it as a priority in a speed run. I mean, again, it's hard to tell if you could even call what we were doing a speed run at this point with our pace, but whatever. Let's just move on. I was able to find us another lava pool, so we decided it was time to meet up and try out this whole nether thing again. After making the portal, the guys wanted to make an enchantment table, which again, I thought was a waste of our time, so while they were busy with enchants, I decided to go mine for some gold in the nether. You know, a thing that would actively be useful right now. And you can go ahead and argue that I've been the one to die twice so far, like these guys did, but spoiler alert, I wasn't the one to end this run. I was keeping a pretty good eye on all that was going around me this time, and knew to run when things got tricky. I was learning from my mistakes. Nearly 40 minutes in, we finally got just about everyone into the nether, which is when people started to realize we were kind of running out of time for this run. Now, I forgot to mention it earlier, but we were on a time limit, not in the general this is a speedrun case. I had told the guys prior to starting the run that I only had a 3.5 hour window at attempting this for the day, because even though it was a Saturday night, I had work the next morning and couldn't have a Minecraft speedrun be the reason I woke up late for it. At this point, we only had around 30 minutes left on the clock before I had to get off, so Jackie and I started adventuring in one direction, while Al and Minty went in another, and Dev did Dev things. If you're gonna go for it,
Very nice.
then you should around yourself and then have an escape route. After some really shitty trades, Jackie and I stumbled upon our first ever bastion. Now, part of why I had gotten this idea is because I had been watching a lot of speedruns before attempting to do this, so I had learned that there were 4 different layouts that you can get: the bridge, generic, Hoglin stables, and treasure. In this case, I was under the impression that we had gotten stables, which I only assumed because there were Hoglins inside, which I don't think is an actual indicator, but something about it was giving stables, so that's what I'm sticking with. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that though. Also, in this specific case, the type of bastion didn't matter because I never actually studied the routes for any of them, and my friend sure as hell didn't know how to do it either. We very carefully approached it for the achievement, but overall, I felt it best for me to not actually enter, as I'm not the best at combat. I thought about a plan to trap the piglins so that we could trade with them instead of fighting them, but it seemed like a majority of the entities were stuck in the upper part of the bastion. I decided to tower up to a ledge to get a better viewpoint, and of course in my attempts to stay out of danger, I only attracted more of it. But then I decided to actually try and help by killing off some of the brews from a distance so that maybe Jackie could have an easier time, and also so I could get some loot of my own. Doing so did result in some close calls, but I managed to make it out practically unscathed.
Useful.
Okay, there's a brute right here. He's mad at me.
Oh!
Okay.
Useful.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting jumped, I'm getting jumped, I'm getting jumped, I'm getting jumped, I'm getting jumped.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Ooh-hoo-wee. Running!
Why are these guys angry?
Running like crazy. Woo! I will not be the end of this run.
Okay,
I
don't
can
know.
hear all the explosions. Seems like you're having
Oh, it's
fun.
them.
Not bad.
They're mad at these two bozos.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
As you can see, I was totally calm and chill about all of that. Eventually, I made my way into the bastion, making sure that the coast was clear to start looting. And right as I hit my second chest... Oh my god.
What?
No way.
Jackie!
No.
No, we were doing so
Out of
good!
nowhere.
They're,
I was
they're
covering
so
myself up.
they're so scary.
They are.
Came out of nowhere.
That was it. The run was over, and we were out of time. I think the biggest loss that comes from this run is just how long we were able to stay alive this time, considering the first few attempts ended all sub 40, and while yes, more time on a speedrun is not exactly good, as I've been saying this entire video, this was probably the most progress we had made overall. As of editing this right now, we have actually gone back and re-attempted the challenge, and I could make a video on that if that's something you guys would want to see, but you could probably imagine how it ended up going. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. It's a lot different than the content that I'm used to making. I have plans for another video that's a lot like this one, but it'll probably be a while until that one's done. In the meantime, I probably will be making some more of the same old content that I was used to making before this. You know, a mix of Let's Plays and kind of casual gaming, so I'd say check it out if you're into that at all. If you're not, that's completely understandable. I mean, you came here for this type of video, and I don't blame you. I had a lot of fun making it, even though it does take a very long time to make. So, with that being said, probably see you guys again with this style of video in a couple of months or so, maybe longer. We'll see. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, or even a comment of what you liked about it, I guess. I don't know. Anything really. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.